But we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring.
You said Fort Independence. You're watching my fort. The Minutemen's fort?
To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, very valuable. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. Given that some of us have apparently lost interest in this meeting, I think we'll adjourn for now.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you...
CQB protocoling.
By the power of Nuka-Cola! Bring it. Where are you running? Where are you running? Why are you panicking? Get over here. Damn. This is a lost sense, bro. Though what would happen if you killed Madison Lee? I gotta look that up.
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real,
Don't think so.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind...
If you're talking about power, of course I know what that is.
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and progress to continue.
That's weakness.
Compromises for the weak.
That is one perspective, yes. But I think we can agree that going forward, no one can consider us weak. Phase 3 is simply the activation.
Compromise is weak. I'm not gonna say weak because, like, Strong keeps saying humans are weak, super mutants better. It's necessary.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Disaster.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined...
Although, thinking about it, nuclear power, it kinda is a disaster. Radiation is everywhere, right? Then again, power is important, but still, radiation is everywhere.
We have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than...
Power is important, but nuclear power... I mean, look, I got a bunch of nuclear material. You know what's that? That's probably uranium.
Capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now,
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Let me help you.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute.
I got it. Let me see what's square. This can't be happening. As his father, well, I won't know how. I mean, I don't know what's it like being a father, but it involves raising a kid. But if he says he's dying, I would say it can't be.
This can't be happening.
Yeah.
I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can
I
talk
would say
more
that.
later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting.
Big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak.
Dr.
Before long,
Holdren.
he'll be
I'm
back
glad
in
you're
work.
here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in super mutants. To test this theory,
Clayton.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an I believe we can improve the growth.
Quentin is such a liar.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log, and everyone I've asked hasn't seen him. He's never just missed his shift like that.
What are you saying?
I'm worried something might have happened to him. No one knows where he is. It's like he just disappeared. It doesn't feel right.
Shh. Keep your voice down. You know what happens if they hear you talking like this? They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
But what if something's wrong? Look around. Courser patrols have doubled. Synths are being wiped more frequently. Something is going on.
I don't want to hear anymore. Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
Looks like they really want to be free.
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
So, you're dying.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking for it.
In charge. I would like the sound of that, but I don't want to.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the direct and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Destroying the Brotherhood. Destroying the railroad. If I become the Institute's director, I'm pretty sure I could kill any synth in there. Once I kill the synth or one of the scientists, I could betray the Institute. I can do it.
Sean. I don't want to run this place.
Are you so sure? You seem to have a natural talent for leading by example, getting things done. This will suit you. And I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions.
I accidentally pressed circle. I mean, I can do it. And I could take charge, but the synths, as director of the Institute, I would want all that, the synth things, to just stop, man.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute... That's why I'd like you to take charge of this...
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be the mad scientist, the mad leader of the Commonwealth. I mean, their intentions are good, but the synth thing... The synth... Man, I'm not gonna do it. No. You attacked my settlements with the synths. You replaced one with a synth to spy on me, to attack the others. I'm not gonna do it. I'll side with you till the very end, once we destroy the Prydwen. But after that, I can't be director. I'm gonna blow up the Institute with the Minutemen. The railroad, I might kill the railroad. Maybe. Because, like, I would free all the synths out of the Institute, but destroying the railroad is a cost. Once we destroy the railroad, synths will be scattered, or they will go to the Minutemen.
Sean, I don't want to run this place.
Are you so sure? You seem to have a natural talent for leading by example, getting things done. This will suit you. And
yeah, I can do it. With all this technology, with all the technology here, I could do it. We could rebuild America. The technology there, that console with the map of the Commonwealth, that was in Operation Anchorage. With this high tech, we could turn this place with, like, we could turn this place into a Minutemen HQ with Institute scientists. Although, if we destroy the Institute, kill the Brotherhood and the Railroad, all three factions, they're all gone. The Minutemen will be stronger and better than ever. But destroying the Railroad, the Brotherhood, and the Institute is a cost. Losing Deacon, X688, and Paladin Dance, 3 companions, gone. I mean, Deacon is a good companion. Believe me, Deacon is a good companion. But at the same time, he's a liar. Maybe he did good things in the Capital Wasteland, but he doesn't have sympathy or, like, compassion for the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, say Sentinel Lions, say Elder Lions. Did we get a reference from that? He just knows about the Brotherhood. And plus, why did he leave the Capital Wasteland when all his friends was in danger? Rivet City, that's one. Scrapped for parts for the Prydwen. But I understand. He left the Commonwealth because, like, there's nothing left for him. Armada banned him from Vault 101. His father died. Madison Lee left the Capital Wasteland to the Commonwealth.
I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's no question that some of the direction...
As leadership, I can do it. Although destroying the tech all over there, the Institute scientists, all of that, destroying that, the Institute scientist, I mean, destroying all that tech from the Institute, man,
Sean,
that's a cost.
I don't want to run this place.
Are you so sure?
But the Institute scientists will leave. Like,
Getting things done.
once
This will suit you. And
if you find like a Minutemen checkpoint, you can find some Institute scientists and they'll send you on the quest to clear out a settlement, and they'll be there. They'll be there. And that's a good thing. Maybe they could rebuild the tech, the consoles, everything. It's possible. Plus Virgil. Virgil's in the glowing sea, but maybe he could reach the Commonwealth and find some. Once we tell him about the Institute scientists working with the Minutemen, I'm pretty sure he'll go and help us. Remnants of the Brotherhood of Steel, like Scribe Halen. Maybe she'll defect to us, the Minutemen. Paladin Dance. It's possible.
I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's
But
no
I had to-
question
but
that
I had
some
to
of
do
the
blind
directors
betrayal.
And the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Oh shit.
All maintenance requests
Sean.
should be directed to the Facilities Division.
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal. I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Although the girlfriend Piper is gonna be very fucking mad at me. She'll forgive me. She'll forgive me, obviously, because I'm gonna destroy the Institute and she'll be happy. Although Nick Valentine will be upset.
Reporting status. All functions.
Shit. Hard decisions. We are at mass fusion. Shit. Madison Lee will leave the Brotherhood of Steel. I mean, if she stays in the Institute, that's a good thing. Evacuation order, that would be good. If I don't have to kill her, that's good. She'll get evacuated, and the top-ranking Institute scientists of advanced system, bioscience, robotics, well, cross-out robotics, advanced systems, the coursers, all of that. All of them? Hold on, let me see.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Yeah. Advanced systems, bioscience. We can skip robotics and synth retention. All these three systems, I mean all these three facilities, all of them will be like all those chief scientists. Once they're out of there, boom, they'll join the Minutemen. Probably. Maybe. The synth.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Quinn.
This would be good because without the railroad, think about it. The railroad are only in it to save synths. They're not going to accept Institute scientists or the ones who treat synths as slaves. According to the railroad, that's what they think. Synths are just machines. But they deserve the free, like, they deserve rights. They deserve to be free, to live as human beings. But I don't want the Railroad Killing Institute scientist or the chief scientist. If they do, guess what? Humanity will probably be lost forever. Technology
Must have slipped my mind. I'm afraid
will be gone forever.
I have too much work to do. I'm sorry.
Oh. It's okay.
I'll make it up to you, I promise. Next week.
This is my discussion. This is my plan. My new plan that I'll be doing. I'll still do the main quest of Underground Undercover and Boston After Dark. Both the Railroad, the Brotherhood of Steel, Railroad and Brotherhood of Steel quest line. But after that, I'll resume with the Institute.
May I ask for what reason?
Because I said so.
Although, I don't want to kill Deacon. That's the thing. I don't want to kill Deacon or X688. Once I have those two companions, I'm sending them somewhere where like they can still be alive, where they can still live. The castle is maybe Red Rocket, maybe 10 Pines Bluff, Outpost of Monja. Probably those are a maybe.
Isn't that reason enough, Doctor?
Very well. I'll schedule it in.
Anyway,
Scanning.
this is my plan that I'll think about. This is Commander Wolf 101 signing off. Although, hold on. P.S. If I destroy the Brotherhood of Steel, Maxon will come down in a vertibird with his Elder Power Armor and Battle Coat and Final Judgment. I could get those, and once I get the Elder Power Armor, I could duplicate as many as one. I could duplicate the Paladin Paint Job and the Knight. Once I do all those things, once we reach Capital Wasteland with the Minutemen and all that, we could take over Washington, D.C. Like fool the people at the Citadel, GNR, and we could fight the good fight for freedom, independence, and democracy. Alright. This is Commander Wolf 101 signing off. This is a plan for the Minutemen and the future of the Commonwealth. Goodbye.